7-day forecast. We'll take a look at that in just a minute. But right now, here's Emily West with a look at your first 4 traffic.
Good morning, Raphael. Good morning, everyone. Well, we still have problems on the Verrazano Bridge. Eastbound upper level, there is a crash, so 2 lanes taken up there. And then on Long Island,
with a high temperature of 85 degrees. More storms in the 7-day forecast. We'll take a look at that in just a minute. But right now, here's Emily West with a look at your first 4 traffic.
Good morning, Raphael. Good morning, everyone. Well, we still have problems on the Verrazano Bridge. Eastbound upper level, there is a crash, so 2 lanes taken up there. And then on Long Island, Southern State Parkway has a lot of construction. 2 lanes blocked first in Suffolk County, eastbound between Broadway and 110, eastbound between Corona and Eagle Avenue in Nassau County. And then you can see the westbound delays between the Meadowbrook and Grand Avenue. Also on the Southern State, 2 lanes blocked. That should be wrapping up soon. Back to you.
All right, Emily, thank you very much. New this morning, a suspect is in custody.
Week looks great. We'll take a look at that 7-day forecast coming up.
And a live check of the Verrazano Bridge, where that earlier accident eastbound upper level, it is now out of the way. You've got a great ride both levels, so no problems. More on the roads and trains coming up.
And a Risky Rescue app for it. They'll also get the album on July 4th, 3 days before it's officially released.
There we go. All right, Emily, what's going on?
Well, we've got trouble on the BQE. Right lane is taken up with a crash right around Cadman Plaza, so you're going to find delays. The backup to right around Prospect Expressway on the Gowanus. And then southbound B trains. There are delays running local only between Prospect Park to Kings Highway. That's due to a train with mechanical problems at Church.
All right, Rafi.
Hazy sunshine, 85 degrees. Feels more like mid to upper 90s. This heat continues through the next few days. Right now, it's time for a check of your first 4 traffic with Emily.
Hi, Raphael. Well, the up train northbound is skipping Avenue U, and that is due to police activity at Kings Highway. Let's get a look at your commuter checklist for today. Everything is running just fine. Metro North is on a Saturday schedule with some extra trains, and the earlier report of a dog in the roadway in the Bronx River Parkway northbound at 233rd Street, it was picked up by its owner, so we're all good there. Michael.
All right, Emily, thank you very much. Right now, there was a major...
Get that rest and shade in. There's a high risk for rip currents at the beaches, and it stays hot all weekend. We'll take a look at your 7-day forecast coming up.
And the problems we had on the F train have cleared, but let's take a live look at the Brooklyn Bridge right near Cadman Plaza. Moving along great, so is the BQE. No delays. I'll get a check of your morning commute coming up. And then a little...
The commute's treating us so far. Emily West has that for you.
Not very comfortable, Chris. Unfortunately, on the Bruckner, we do have a live look here. This is eastbound at Hunts Point Drawbridge. Had an overturned tractor trailer. Looks like it obviously has been uprighted, but a debris spill, so that's going to take a while. Backup is to Sheridan Expressway. Once again, that Bruckner is closed eastbound right around Hunts Point Drawbridge. Also, we've got delays on the Hutch this morning with a tractor trailer that found its way on the Parkway southbound right at the Cross County that has been moved out of the way, but again, dealing with debris. And in Franklin, good news, Route 23 has been reopened at Beaver Lake Road. Darlene, Michael, back to you.
All right, Emily, thank you so much. Okay, we're going to have much...
Not the sunniest. Temperatures up around 80 and water temperatures in the low to mid 70s.
Now, first 4 traffic.
We've got a closure on the Bruckner this morning, eastbound right around Hunts Point Drawbridge. A live look. They uprighted this tractor trailer that flipped over this morning. It actually spilled the load that it was carrying, so that debris cleanup is probably going to be there for a while. The backup is to Sheridan Expressway, and as the morning ride continues, we're probably just going to see the backup build. Other trouble, Hutch southbound tractor trailer found its way on the Parkway this morning. Tractor trailer has been removed southbound right at the Cross County, but still just having to clean up that debris spill, so that's probably going to be a while as well. Alternate side is in effect today citywide. Let's take a look at your commuter checklist with the Hudson line of Metro North. 15-minute delays. That is from last week's derailment, so we'll keep you updated with that. Sheldon Tez is on the scene. Everything else is on schedule. LIRR, Metro North, and Path. Everything looks okay. Michael, back to you.
All right, Emily, thank you very much. It's 5:18 right now, and charges are expected today in connection with the Grizzly.
Scattered thunderstorms around as well. Emily?
Well, we do have a live check of the Gowanus, Chris, and it is moving along just fine. Not bad through Industry City. That is inbound traveling away. I'll have more on your morning commutes coming up.
We've got a few light showers out there this morning. Live radar shows that. Nothing too heavy just yet, but that could change as we go through time. Today, it's a very muggy day. Just no 90s. We'll be in the low and middle 80s, but watch out for some thunderstorms this afternoon. We'll be watching out for on the roads, Em.
Well, at Hudson Crossings, let's take a look. 5 minutes at the George Washington Bridge, 10 at the Lincoln, 15 at the Holland. Coming up, I'll tell you about the closure at the Verrazano.
And the new talk about Apple's next move. Could all of those gadgets soon be getting bigger? You're watching Today in New York.
We've got our pollen report. It's all about the grass pollen and the wheat pollens out there right now.
Now, first 4 traffic.
Good morning. Well, let's take a look at the Verrazano Bridge, where a closure upper level Brooklyn bound. All lanes are blocked. Staten Island bound 2 lanes are taken up with emergency crews just trying to get this repaired. But lower level, that is the way you have to go. Also, we have a couple more incidents on the New England Thruway. We've got delays from a crash right around Playland Parkway. Left lane is taken up. That's right around exit 10, back up to Mamaroneck Avenue, and still dealing with problems on the Hutch southbound right around the Cross County. This happened earlier this morning. Tractor trailer hit the overpass. Truck has been removed. Still just trying to clear all the debris out of the road. Left lane blocked on the Bruckner eastbound Hunts Point drawbridge. Overturned tractor trailer, and again that has been removed, but still a lot of debris. We've got a back up there, rubbernecking going the other direction. 287 in Edison still have problems right around Route 1. Accidents off to the side, but still people are taking a look. Alternate side is in effect today citywide, and we still have 15-minute delays on the Hudson line of Metro North. Everything else is on schedule. Darlene, back to you.
All right, Emily, thank you very much. 6:48 right now. 2 survivors of the Aurora movie theater lives into the best.
You are husband.
Checking on the roads. Emily, nice to see you.
Hi, good morning. Yeah, we still have problems. The Hutch, though, has reopened southbound at the Cross County, but we have delays. Verrazano is closed upper level. Brooklyn bound, 2 lanes taken up the other way. BQE eastbound Cabot Plaza, 2 lanes blocked with a crash. Belt westbound Coney Island Avenue. Another accident there.
Emily, thanks very much. Final check on the royal baby with Chris.
Yeah, no, I have nothing right now. Just a lot of push more. I've done that already. No, 84 today, humid, scattered showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. 86 tomorrow, better chance for showers and storms, and then we get a warm, sticky day with a high of 86. Emily.
Live look at the Grand Central at the LIE, where traffic is a little slow. There is a disabled vehicle in the right lane westbound right there, and then also construction taking up 2 lanes westbound at Springfield Boulevard. More on your morning commute when Today in New York returns.
NBC4 New York believes in the power of
80s. Emily, what are we looking at on the roads right now?
Oh, it's a tough one in Connecticut, Greenwich, Chris. We've got a closure on the Turnpike southbound right around exit 5. That is to Route 1. So jackknife tractor trailer, fuel spill, and it's probably going to be there for a while. So Merritt Parkway, take that if you can. Southern State westbound, we had an accident, quickly cleared. That is out of there. Still the road work, though, on the LIE westbound at Springfield Boulevard. So that has 2 right lanes blocked, and it is causing a nice backup there. Also have a 4 and the 6 train running downtown Express 42nd Street to Brooklyn Bridge due to train with mechanical problems at 14th Street. Alternate side parking rules are in effect today citywide. Michael, back to you.
All right, Emily, thank you very much. 5:49.
A little more to that before this day's through.
Now, first for traffic.
Good morning. Well, we're seeing a lot of delays on the roadways, especially with the soggy right now. The FDR accident just cleared, so this is out of there. It's out of the way now. Van Wyck northbound right around Queens Boulevard. Left lane taken up with the crash. LIE still some delays at Springfield Boulevard westbound. That is due to some road work. Cross Bronx construction westbound right around the Bronx River Parkway, which is causing some big delays. And the big trouble is on the Connecticut Turnpike southbound. Jackknife tractor trailer has the right closed right around Route 1, so a lot of people taking Route 1, which is adding to the delays. If you're a car traveling, you can go with Merritt Parkway. That's going to be a better option for you. Also, delays on the Hutch. Accident right here northbound right around Mamaroneck Avenue causing some problems. Route 9A right around Stormytown Road. Another crash there. New York State Thruway right around exit 15. We have a right lane taken up earlier. Cleanup of a truck fire, and then 45-mile-per-hour speed restriction on the Tappan Zee. Let's take a look at your commuter checklist for this morning. Possible delays on the Hudson line of Metro North due to last week's derailment. Everything else is on schedule. LIRR, New Jersey Transit, and PATH. Michael, Darlene, back to you.
Thank you very much, Emily. 6:23 right now.
Years ago today.
All right, 6:58. Emily West in for Lauren this morning. Nice to see you.
Hi, good morning. Well, we still have problems in Connecticut. Looks like one lane is getting by now, so that's good news. Southbound at exit 5. Jackknife tractor trailer fuel spill and 6.
Just heading back into the 80s. Our day planner also absent of something. No thunderstorms to worry about. Look for a high temperature of 85. Emily.
Let's take a live look at the Queensboro Bridge. Moving along just fine this morning. So whether you're heading to Manhattan or Queens, you're doing okay. Both levels are all right. I have more on your ride coming up.
While you were sleeping, brand new poll numbers that show just how.
And the main headline today, much more comfortable as that humidity finally breaks.
Now, first for traffic.
Well, good morning. You might find some delays on the Hudson line of Metro North due to last week's derailment, so that is a possibility this morning. LIRR, New Jersey Transit Path, everything is on schedule. Now, your Tappan Zee Bridge ride, everything has reopened, so you've got a pretty good go, but again, it was closed last night due to an accident investigation. Right around 9 o'clock, reopened about 3:45 this morning, and people were stuck there for a while. Again, everything looks great at the Tappan Zee this morning. Let's take a look at the Gowanus inbound 38th Street, traveling away from us, and again, moving very well. Alternate side parking rules are in effect today citywide. Darlene, back to you.
All right, Emily, thank you very much.
Bad place to be today. Temperatures in the 80s and water temperatures in the low to the mid 70s. Almost dippable in the water, Emily.
Well, we don't we do have actually some construction causing just a little bit of delay on the Grand Central westbound Kew Gardens interchange to Jewel Avenue. So you still have 2 lanes blocked here. Also, you're going to find delays in the LIE. Not a bad ride until you hit the Van Wyck, and then about 16 miles per hour right here. Hudson River crossings moving along pretty well. You really don't have any delays with the George, the Lincoln, or the Holland, so a good ride. Alternate side parking rules are in effect today citywide. Now let's take a look at your commuter checklist for this morning. Metro North still expects some delays due to last week's derailment, but LIRR looks great. New Jersey Transit and Path all seems to be moving along very well. Darlene, back to you.
Emily, thank you. Federal
Right now, and that's why today will be a bit more comfortable.
Now, first for traffic.
Delays now on the Cross Bronx eastbound due to debris in the right lane right around Webster Avenue. We do have live pictures from Top Chopper 4. You can see how big debris spill there. So again, that right lane is blocked. Traffic is getting by in the 2 left lanes, and we've got a nice backup to about Jerome right near the Alexander Hamilton Bridge. Now you can see it's really slow going eastbound due to that debris spill in the right lane right around Webster Avenue eastbound. So a lot of slowdown on the Cross Bronx this morning. That's probably going to take a while to clear out of the way. Also, we do have delays. Jersey Shore closure, Belmar Boulevard right around Route 35 near Wall Township. So that is going to be shut down due to an accident. Another crash on the Merritt southbound, and that has the right lane taken up right around Old Stamford Road. So do expect delays right here. You can go with 95 instead. Route 1, that will be a good option as well. So not too bad. Commuter checklist for this morning. You still might find about some possible delays. Hudson line of Metro North due to last week's derailment, but so far reporting on schedule. Same with LIRR, New Jersey Transit and Path. Michael, back to you.
All right, Emily, thank you very much. 6:21 now, and today former Patriots.
New Hampton, have a wonderful day. Emily West has been filling in for Lauren this morning. Good morning, Emily.
Good morning. Well, we still have big delays on the Cross Bronx eastbound right around Webster Avenue with a debris spill. Insulation, rolls of insulation backing up the right all the way to the George Washington Bridge. 30 on the upper, 10 at the lower. You can go with the Lincoln or the Holland. Those are both at 15. But again, you can see that big backup on the Cross Bronx eastbound.
Right, but hopefully they'll get that cleared. In the meantime, we want to check the weather. Chris, how's it going?
We're getting that cleared, actually. So
We are.
getting the clouds out of here, the humidity out of here as we go through time today. No thunderstorms to worry about today or tonight. Comfortable night tonight. 60s in the city, 50s in some of the suburbs north and west. 80 tomorrow. Clouds start to increase, but a decent day. Maybe a touch of light rain up against the coast tomorrow night and early Friday. Temperatures on Friday only in the upper 70s, and then Saturday low 80s. These are all comfortable numbers, actually. And then low 80s on Sunday. Could be the return of some scattered showers and storms from Sunday into early next. Watch out for a couple of showers before the day is through, and then the weekend picture. Right now, Saturday looks to be the brighter of the two. We'll talk about all of that and much more when we come back, but let's get the latest on the commute.
Here's a look at the Grand Central at the LIE and the crash. LIE eastbound at Woodhaven Boulevard cleared, still rubbernecking back to the Nassau County line. More on your ride coming up.
Plus, is Madison Square Garden
And it's warmer, high then at 83. Nice comeback.
Now, first for traffic.
And some subway delays. Downtown 1 train, you're going to find delays, as well as the 2 and the 3 uptown delays there. That's due to signal problems at Wall Street. Otherwise, New Jersey Transit, Metro North, Path trains, LIRR, they all look fine. Now, Bruckner still have problems here westbound right around the Bronx River Parkway. Accident taking up a lane, and then in Westchester County, Spray northbound, right at the Taconic, right lane blocked with a crash. With the latest on the closure in New Jersey, let's go to Kai Simonson.
Well, Emily, good morning to you. Westbound Route 80 here. We were talking about this just a little bit earlier. This is just before Route 287 here in the local lanes out in Parsippany. Accident involving a box truck and a FedEx tractor. You can see that there. Both hooked up.
Weekend forecast.
And for the most part, I think you're going to like it. Today, some clouds left over. Even a little bit of rain eastern Long Island. It's going to take a while longer to see the sun there, but the sun will reemerge, at least partially, this afternoon as it turns warmer. Good start to the weekend. It may get soggy, though, before it's through. We'll have the details straight ahead.
Here's a look at the ride at the Grand Central right at the Nassau County line. Looking okay here, but there is trouble up ahead in Queens. I'll tell you all about it coming up.
Emily, thank you. We're also hearing from Prince Harry about his newborn nephew.
That's pretty dippable, I think. 82 today, clouds giving way to sun. 84 tomorrow, 81 on Sunday with that shower thunderstorm threat. Could last into part of Monday. Then another good break in the weather. Tuesday and Wednesday, nice, seasonably warm with low humidity, middle 80s. Showers and thunderstorms return on Thursday and a high of 86. Get your weather to go. Check out updates on Twitter and Facebook. We've got our Get Fit forecast working out this morning. Not bad in the 60s, and this evening still not bad with relatively low humidity in the mid and upper 70s.
Now, first for traffic.
Let's take a look at your commuter checklist for your Friday ride. Everything is on schedule. Metro North, LIRR New Jersey Transit Path. You look pretty good there. Now, we do have delays in New Jersey. There is an accident on the turnpike approaching the Goethals. So, again, you're going to find delays here northbound, and that's to the southbound ramp. That ramp is taken up. Rough road service causing a 35-mile-per-hour speed restriction on the outer bridge. That is both directions. Queens, Grand Central, westbound. That construction is still there right around Jewel Avenue. So you are going to find delays. Now, the accident wrapped up westbound on the Grand Central approaching the LIE, but there are still delays. Kai Simonson live above the scene with some of that backup. Kai?
Well, Emily, good morning to you. And just a couple of seconds ago, they did clear that construction as well. So the construction is gone. The accident itself is gone. That all happened right around Jewel Avenue on the westbound side of the Grand Central Parkway. What you're looking at here are residual delays right around the Kew Gardens interchange. And you were loaded up from Francis Lewis Boulevard at least through the Kew Gardens interchange, then your stop and go all the way up to the LIE.
Out here, and folks are excited to get back out here. Back to you.
Okay, great story there, Sheldon. Thank you so much. Also going to meeting trying to decide the fate of the only hospital that's still closed as a result of Hurricane Sandy. It's Long Beach Medical Center. It's been closed since the floodwaters from the storm shut it down. The state says it can't accommodate necessary services, and it's suggesting they merge with a local competitor.
The cockpit recordings from the plane that skidded down the runway at LaGuardia Airport will be reviewed today by the NTSB. Investigators determined yesterday the Southwest Airlines plane's nose gear touched down before its main landing gear. That apparently caused the gear to collapse upward into the fuselage.
All right, we have a weekend warning for commuters. There's going to be delays and disruptions on all but 2 of the 20 weekend subway lines. It's only the G and only the 6 trains that will operate with normal weekend service.
Well, hopefully, for this morning at least, Emily, the trains are okay.
Yeah, you know, wasn't bad on the trains. Friday morning summertime ride, not too bad. And it looks like the Williamsburg Bridge. Let's take a live look where things are moving along just fine. No big delays there. So, again, you've got a pretty good Friday morning go.
Okay, Emily, thank you very much. As always, it'll be a big yachting weekend for Chris Cimino.
Yes, I'm going to take it out, I think, tomorrow. That's the yachting day. Yes. And meantime, today, questionable. We've got some clouds out there right now, and now you can't come because you're blown my cover. 82 this afternoon. Some leftover showers eastern Long Island early on, and then tonight it clears out for all of us in the upper 60s. Tomorrow, beautiful day. That's the pick of the weekend. Sunshine, just a few clouds around. Your high temperature, 84 degrees. Into Sunday, we start to build in some clouds, and we start to see an increasing threat for showers and thunderstorms, especially in the afternoon and at night. So if you're having your outdoor plans that are a little flexible, make them Saturday as opposed to Sunday, although Sunday probably not a complete washout. And then Monday, look for showers, especially the first half of the day, 84. Better weather Tuesday, Wednesday. We're back into the middle 80s, comfortable levels of humidity, and a high of 86 with a shower thunderstorm on Thursday. So summer is going to be returning. Yesterday was kind of one of those days you stepped outside, you thought, this is it, it's over. It was almost like fall.
I was at a baseball game. People were complaining like summer will never be back.
It'll be back.
It was actually a nice break from before.
I agree.
Okay, the Today Show.
Here into the start of the weekend, maybe a shower or storm on Saturday, and then nice for Sunday with sun and clouds at a high of 82. You can always get your weather to go. Check out updates on Twitter and Facebook throughout the day. There's your shortcast. It's looking pretty good. Air temperatures low 80s, water temperatures low 70s.
Now, first for traffic.
And good morning. Well, first off, we've got a couple things. LIE eastbound right around Little Neck Parkway. 2 lanes taken up at the crash. Back up at the Cross Island, but you can see that westbound right on the LIE slow from the Nassau County line all the way to Maurice Avenue. Now the BQE eastbound right around the Kosciuszko Bridge. Left lane taken up here with the crash. Got a nice backup toward the Brooklyn Bridge there. And the 78 road work, that is still there. That's going to be in the local lanes right around exit 55. 10 minutes at the Holland, 10 at the Lincoln, 10 at the George Washington Bridge as well. And we've got a couple problems. 280 eastbound, the express lanes at 280. Left lane taken up here in Parsippany. And then delays 280 eastbound. You're going to find delays right around Northfield Avenue. That's exit 10. Also with a disabled vehicle. Now, we do have problems on the R train, delays northbound due to signal problems at Court Street this morning. Let's take a look at your commuter checklist. Metro North is on schedule, hoping for a normal morning commute. So far, so good. LIRR New Jersey Transit Path, everything is on schedule there, too. Michael, back to you.
All right, I'll take it, Emily. Thank you. 6:45 right now. The
6:49 right now, so we'll live up there in Rockefeller Plaza. This is a special day for us here on Today in New York, Darlene, because it was 10 years ago that you began co-anchoring this show. And Darlene, we have a look back at that special first moment.
I'm so embarrassed. Good morning and welcome to Today in New York. It's 4:59 a.m. I'm Darlene Rodriguez.
And good morning, everyone. I'm Maurice Dubois. Good to have you with us, everyone. And look who's here. Good to have you, Darlene.
Yes, Darlene. Thank you. I thought you were talking about Maurice.
Him too.
Wow, that's
Look here. Thank you very much. My pleasure.
Good luck.
Have your seatbelt on? You're all
Yeah,
set?
I'm all
Ready to
strapped
go.
in.
Fasten it.
Hopefully not a bumpy ride.
Oh my gosh,
Wow.
I remember that moment, and I remember Chris asking me if I had my seatbelt on.
Oh, right.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know today was the actual day. I thought
It's
it was
actually
next
a
month.
day. I think we're 24 hours off.
Wow.
But it doesn't matter because we're honored to work with you.
Thank
You
you
are
so
a great
much.
friend.
And I love working with all of you. I mean, these have been just some of the greatest years of my life.
Went by in a hurry.
Really, it really did go by in a hurry. Had 2 children on this show.
Yes.
Wow.
You had to make the seatbelt a little bigger.
Right here, as a matter of fact, in the studio.
Setting the bar high.
Yes, no, I mean, it's just been incredible. I've learned so much, work with the best people in the whole world. And it's not just the people here in the studio, everybody behind the scenes, in the control room, in the newsroom. I appreciate everything that they do for me and all of us every day.
And we're friends.
Oh, and we're
really friends.
We're all
Yes.
friends. And many more years to come, we hope.
Thank you.
Yes. At
I
least
hope
20.
so. Well, you know something I don't know. What are you trying to do?
Oh, no. Are you kidding me? She's the best.
That's the start.
Oh,
The
thank
Today
you.
Show is coming up in a few minutes.
Oh, yes, let's check in with Savannah and Carson and see what's ahead.
Carson.
Good morning.
Hey, guys. Good morning.
Good morning, Darlene and Michael, and happy anniversary to you, Darlene.
Thank you.
Very exciting. Let's tell what's coming up on the show this morning. We have an exclusive live interview with Ariel Castro's son. He's going to speak out about his father's plea deal in the Cleveland kidnapping case and what he saw inside that house of horrors.
Plus, Al's tracking that powerful storm system that's leading to flood concerns up and down the East Coast as Hawaii now braces for a tropical storm.
Then it is not carjacking, it's car hacking. Imagine you're driving when the brakes fail or the wheel suddenly jerks to one direction. We're going to meet 2 guys who have figured out how to take control using your car's computer.
Those stories and 2 stars for the price of 1. Oscar winner Denzel Washington and Oscar nominee Mark Wahlberg, both with us live on the plaza this morning. Very cool.
Darlene and Michael, that's when we see you in just a few minutes here on Today. And Darlene, tell me, after 10 years, is it easier to wake up with that alarm?
No.
Be honest.
To be very honest, as you know very well, no, it doesn't get any easier. But I have to say, I do wake up in the morning, and I'm happy to get to work. So I feel very fortunate.
That's excellent. Well, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Have a great show, guys.
Thanks.
Thank you.
All right. Whatever happened to the meteorologist you worked with back then?
Here
Oh,
he is.
he's still
in all
here.
his handsome glory.
Yeah, that's
yes,
right.
He's right here, and you are my favorite.
Thank
in the
you.
Whole world.
Oh,
the
thank
whole
you.
world.
Great. It's love. We'll be right back with today's top stories. Also a check on weather and traffic.
Oh, that was so sweet.
Thank you. Thank you.
And Darlene, happy anniversary. Let me add my name to that list of folks saying
thank
congrats.
you. Thank you so much, Hampton. I appreciate that.
Chris, a live look at the Grand
70s by noon. Full day of sun will send the mercury to a high of 83. Emily.
Chris, a live look at the Grand Central Parkway this morning, where things are moving along fine. Starting to see a little bit of delay building as westbound heads away. It's right by LaGuardia Airport. More on your commute coming up.
Also ahead, hear the new comments from Pope.
Hey, planner, if you can, plan on maybe a little lunch outside with temperatures in the upper 70s to near 80 and plenty of sunshine.
Now, first for traffic.
Good morning. Well, we've got problems in Queens on the LIE westbound right around Springfield Boulevard, where you can see a van was just wedged right under that box truck. Looks like it has been unwedged. Things are starting to move right now, but that center lane was blocked, and I assume that they will move over and kind of take care of some things, but it looks like traffic is starting to move now. We had a big backup back to Searingtown Road in Nassau County on the LIE westbound, but it is still at a crawl. You've got just massive delays from Nassau County getting into Queens, where that box truck was wedged under that dump truck. The van was wedged under, but again, it has just been moved. Things should start to move a little bit better now, but you can can see, it is just a mess trying to get on the LIE from Nassau County, getting into Queens this morning. So do expect some big delays on the LIE this morning heading into Queens. Also, we do have trouble in the Bronx on the Bronx River Parkway southbound, right around 233rd Street. We've got a down tree here. Right lane is blocked. 2 lanes were blocked, but now it's down to 1 lane. So hopefully that is good news that things are starting to wrap up a little bit. 78 westbound, right around exit 57. We've got construction there in Newark still causing some delays. You can see with the Hudsons, though, things are moving along fine. Holland, Lincoln, George, you really shouldn't have any problems right now. Alternate side parking and meter rules are in effect today citywide. Let's take a look at your commuter checklist for this morning on schedule with Metro North, LIRR, New Jersey Transit Path. All looks fine. Darlene, back to you.
Emily, thank you. Officials at New York State's DMV offices hope to
Thursday night, but they should be gone by Friday, setting the stage for a pretty good-looking weekend. We'll talk more about that in the complete 7-day forecast in a little bit. Let's head over to Emily West now and for Lauren, see how the commute's rolling along here.
Well, good morning, Chris. Looks like your Staten Island ride at the Outer Bridge does have a speed restriction, 35 miles per hour due to a rough road surface, so you can head up to the Goethals. Not bad. Let's take a look at your commuter checklist for this morning, and everything is on schedule. Not going to have any problems with Metro North, Long Island Railroad, New Jersey Transit, or PATH. Back to you.
All right, Emily, thank you very much.
Up in the low 80s this afternoon with a full day of sun. Emily.
A live look at the Grand Central at the LIE. Starting to see a little bit of delays build. Some sun glare, too. Have a look at your rest of your commute coming up.
Another problem involving Justin.
By early next year. A lot of followers on Wall Street and Main Street on that one, guys.
Oh, for sure. All right, Hampton, have a great morning. Thank you.
In the meantime, let's check the weather. Emily, what's happening?
The traffic, either weather or traffic, but looks like
the weather. I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. Looks like the upper level of the George Washington Bridge, we have a disabled vehicle inbound, so you are going to find some added delays with that. Expect about 15 minutes there at the George, Lincoln 15 and 5 at the Holland.
Excuse me, Emily. I'm finding my way here.
We all help with everything is really what happens around here.
Do you really want to know about the weather now?
I do.
All right, here it is. It's good news, actually, today. Bright and sunny out there already, and it's going to stay that way throughout the day. 83, nice and comfortable. Good night tonight for sleeping. 60s in the city, 50s in.
Oh, what happened?
And a look at the FDR right near the United Nations. Moving along pretty well. I'll have a look at the rest of your ride on the way. Chris?
And off to a good start on this Wednesday morning. Lots of sunshine out there. Temperatures very comfortable once again. We expect highs this afternoon back into the middle 80s. And again, watch out. Clouds roll into time today. We're starting out in the 60s. We end up right where we should be for this time of year at a high temperature of 84 degrees. There are some changes in the works. Not all pessimistic, though. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Let's head over to Emily now, a little after 6:30. How's the commute looking?
Got a couple accidents in New Jersey that are still active. Route 1 and 9, so going to find delays right around at Wilson Avenue. So that is southbound, and 280 westbound exit 6 to Laurel Avenue. Accident off to the side. Let's take a live look at the Grand Central right near the LIE. This is actually, that is your westbound right on the LIE heading away into the scene of an accident at Maurice Avenue, exit 18. Right lane is still blocked. Backup is all the way to Utopia Parkway, so it's still pretty slow in the LIE. Darlene?
Thank you, Emily. This morning, a bus driver will...
Let's take the weather to go. Check out updates on Facebook at Storm Team 4NY. And there, right now, we have posted our beach forecast for the weekend. And for the most part, it is looking good.
Now, first for traffic.
And let's start with their commuter checklist. Everything is on schedule. Metro North, LIRR, New Jersey Transit, and PATH. Everything looks fine. Now let's take a look at a couple new problems in New Jersey. First off, going to find delays on Route 3 eastbound. It's right around 17 Service Road, right near the Meadowlands. 2 lanes taken up, so delays there. That is on the western spur of the Turnpike. Actually, it's construction taking up 2 lanes. 280 westbound, right around Laurel Avenue. Accident off to the side, still causing some problems. And Route 109 southbound at Wilson Avenue. Accident in the right lane. New trouble right over City Field. Let's check in with Kai Simonson and Chopper 4. Kai?
Well, Emily, once again, good morning to you. And you can see here toward the center part of your screen, this is that connector area, the Whitestone Expressway. As you're heading over toward LaGuardia Airport and the Grand Central Parkway, you can see that sign there toward the top end of your screen. Chain reaction accident. Looks like about 7 cars involved in this one. Blocks the center lane. Delays now go back about a half a mile, 3/4 of a mile, and they are continuing to build. Definitely keep this one in mind as you head out to work this morning.
Today, a lot of clouds this morning, a couple of light sprinkles out there, but then some showers and thunder showers more likely from noon on to the evening. We're starting out in the 70s, only getting up to about 78 this afternoon. Emily.
Look at the New Jersey Turnpike right near Newark Airport. Things are moving along pretty well, but coming up, I'll tell you about some new problems in New Jersey.
And find out how you can can earn a special invite to the top of One World.
In the lower 80s. You can always get your weather to go. Check out updates throughout the day on Facebook. We've got our Get Fit forecast today. Workout, I think, better this morning than this evening, unless you like to get rained upon.
Now, first for traffic.
We've got a new accident in Clifton causing some delays on Route 3 eastbound right around Bloomfield Avenue. The left lane is blocked. You're going to find 15 both approaches at the Holland, 5 at the Lincoln, 15 at the George Washington Bridge. Car hit a deer. It's off to the left, but you're still going to find just a little bit of delay. 78 westbound. It's right around exit 6, Bloomsbury Road. So again, blocking the left shoulder. Let's take a look at your commuter checklist for this morning. Got an on-schedule ride. Metro North, Long Island Railroad, New Jersey Transit and PATH, and the subways. Everything is running on schedule. Darlene, Michael, back to you.
All right, Emily, thank you. 6:48. Still ahead, we will check in with CNBC to see what's ahead for Wall Street today.
Don't forget, follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Darlene.
Last month. The next time you buy frozen broccoli, it may cost more, but it's not because of supply issues. It's Edward Snowden. Politico broccoli could be subject to an import-export tax as high as 15%. Finally, a reason not to eat your broccoli. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, kids everywhere are like, yes. See, I can't eat it now. Thanks, Kayla. All right, we'll check in on the roads right now, 6:59. Emily, good morning.
Hi, good morning. Well, we do have a Route 3 eastbound. We still have an accident in Clifton.
That started at 6 o'clock tonight. And it is a rough ride out there. You hear the word snow emergency, treacherous. Emily West joins us now with a look at just how bad it is out there.
Those are all true words.